How you doing today? My name is Cliff Waddell. I'm with Charlotte University Social Work Program.
Hi, I'm medina and I'm 27 years old.
All right, thank you. Before we get started, do you mind, we'll be recording this, so do you have any problems with that?
No, you're fine.
So I have your consent?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank you for being here today and the opportunity for be able to do this with you. But first, if you don't mind, I'd like to talk about your book. You wrote a novel called Hell and How I Get Here. And what inspired you to write this book?
Honestly, what inspired me to write this book was being locked up, being incarcerated for 25 years. Basically, I wanted to give people a example of what it's like to be in prison and why I'm here today.
Right. Okay. Well, after reading, a few lines of your books and stuff, and you speak about prison. So how does it feel about being in prison?
Honestly, prison is not where you want to be. Not being able to be with my siblings, being with my mom, being with my dad. Who wants to be in prison? Who wants to be told when to shower and when to eat? Like, it's not where it's supposed to be.
Okay. All right. Well, before you got here, do you feel like you were warned, or was this just something that just happened, or is this, your track record, or is this just one-time thing?
Honestly, before I got here, yes, I was warned. My mom didn't like me any. My mom told me to stop hanging out with that type of crowd. My siblings told me to stop hanging out with that type of crowd, but I just didn't listen. Like, wish I should have listened, though.
All right. Well, now that you in this situation, how do you feel about being, you're behind these walls now, so how does it feel?
I hate it. Like, being behind these walls is really not where it's at. Like, if I could go back and listen to my mom and do the things my mom told me to do in the first place, I would. But being in prison humbled me.
Okay, all right. Well, in the book, in which I've read your book, you speak of some family situations and things, but one in particular I'd like to speak about is your mother. How do you feel about some of the stuff you wrote about your mother and her situation?
Well, growing up, I really didn't know what was going on with my mom. Like, instead of them saying that she was schizophrenic, they would just say, like, there was monsters. So my dad would have to, remove her, isolate her from us. Like, he made sure she was good, but with the monsters and attacking her and stuff, it was basically I didn't know what was going on. I used to be scared, but I knew my mom was going to be okay.
Okay, all right. Well, you spoke of your brothers and your sisters, so how does it feel to be one of 9 in your family? How did that work? How was it at home?
Growing up being one of 9, my dad was always the provider of the family. Like, he was always the person to go to work and stuff, which my mom couldn't. But having 9 siblings, we all looked up after each other. Like, we never needed for nothing because of having 9 siblings. You need something, go to my sister. I need something, I go to my brother. But I loved having 9 siblings.
Okay. So, I noticed in the book as well that you've obtained your GED. So how does that feel?
Honestly, it feels good to get my GED because the road I was going down, I wasn't going to graduate, so I wasn't going to be able to get my high school diploma. But being in here and being able to get my GED, I was able to tell a story. I was able to write a book on my life.
Okay. And I noticed along with receiving your GED, you obtained some college credits, and it says that you have an interest in teaching. So.
Yes, I actually teach people in prison. I teach them, I'm a tutor. I teach them how to read and write in English and Spanish.
Okay. Well, I appreciate all of this, but I feel like we could help each other, in this situation. If you could possibly come down to Shaw, and I think with me helping you, you helping me, but, with you coming down and telling your story and seeing how, telling your side, and, being able to influence other young ladies coming up, pre-college or college students, about, paths and stuff like that. And so you know, and then possibly some group sessions, you know, if you would be interested in that, you know. So, you know, how do you feel about that?
Yes, I think that would be wonderful. I would love to give back to the community and let young women know that leave drug dealers alone, leave people in the streets alone, leave people in the gang alone. Anything that I could do to avoid of what I went through for another person, I would love to do that.
Okay. Well, again, I would like to thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
It was nice speaking to
Yeah,
you.
nice.